I would like to talk about today is the Gentiles. Uh, and you first hear that word Gentile in Genesis, the 10th chapter, uh, and it's also called the Goyim. Uh, that's in the Strong's Greek Hebrew concordance. Goyim is the same word as a Gentile. Um, if you look up the word Gentile, it's going to tell you anyone who is not Jewish. Okay. Well, I need you to understand this. When you hear the word Jewish, the first thing your mind is going to think about is those people over there in that fake land. Okay. That came from the Ukraine, Poland, Russia. Okay. That is where your mind is going to go. When you hear the word Jewish, you're going to think about them people. But you got to understand anything with an ish on it means that it's like, but not quite. Okay. And furthermore, the word Jew came from the word Judah, which is a abstraction from the word Judah. Okay, so what I would like to do in Genesis chapter 10, verses 1 through 6, it talks about two of the three sons of Ham, Japheth and his descendants, and Ham and his descendants. Okay, and from these two children, uh, where you get all the rest of the people who are in the earth, besides the Israelites, which came from the bloodline of like Eber and Terah, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to flip the screen and I'm going to read these scriptures to you, and then I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you a Bible dictionary that I've got that was cheap on Amazon. You can get it too. It's not very costly, but it's filled with a lot of the stuff that I'm trying to share with you. Okay, so I'm gonna flip the screen, and we're in Genesis 10. Here we go. So Genesis 10, um, verse 1, and it reads, uh, "And the genealogy of the sons of Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth." Okay, and the sons were born to him after the flood. The sons of Japheth, Gomer, Magog, Mediah, Yavon, Tubal, Meshach, Torres. The sons of Gomer, Ashkenaz. I'm gonna try to come back to Ashkenaz. Rephath, Togarmah. The sons of Javon, Eliashib, Taurus, Kittim, Dodanim. Verse 5. And from these, the coastland people, land, I'm sorry, let me read it again. From these, the coastland people of the nations were separated into their lands, everyone according to their language, according to their clans, into the nations. Okay. Now, um, what I want to show you next, real quick, is this. This is the Zondervan Compact. This is the Zondervan Compact Dictionary. Okay. You can get this on Amazon. It is, I don't know, maybe $12. But a lot of these names, a lot of the names of the boys uh, associated with Japhet is found in here. Okay. Now, what I want to do, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna go over to this board. Now, as you can see, it just says who are the Gentiles. Okay. Genesis 10, 1 through 5. It says Goyim. It says the Goyim, I'm sorry, which is also a name for Gentiles. Okay. Now, as you can see here, we got all the names of Japhet's boys. Okay, and then over here to the right, these are all the nations that each one of these boys created. Hope you can see that. Hope you can see that. You don't have to take my word for it. You can look these up independently if you like. This information is not hid. The information is out there for those who want the truth. I'm just gonna put it that way. If you don't care about the truth, don't even watch my videos. 'Cause I'm not here to try to play with nobody's soul. I'm here to educate our people because we have been lied to by our oppressors. Okay. Then over here, we have the descendants of, well, hold on. I'm sorry. Let me go back. Let me go back because I just remembered I wanted to do something. Right here, Ashkenaz, Germany. I'm pointing these people out because most Ashkenazi Jews, I'll say about 90% of them are from Germany. You can look this up. You can look these statistics up also. Okay. But I want to give you some examples of who is a Ashkenazi Jew that you would know. Okay. The actor, Mark Wahlberg, is an Ashkenazi Jew. Uh, Howard Stern is an Ashkenazi Jew. Uh, who else? The senator, Bernie Sanders, is an Ashkenazi Jew. If I'm not wrong, the wrestler Bill Goldberg, Ashkenazi Jew. Adam Sandler, from like Happy Gilmore and the Waterboy, Ashkenazi Jew. Okay, you can look this up if you think I'm lying. Okay, but I just wanted to point out that the people in the so-called land of Israel, they came from Germany, Poland, uh, uh, and the Ukraine. You can look all this information up if you want. Okay. Now, the children of Ham. Ham had four boys. You can read this in Genesis 10 and verse 6. Cush, which was also Sudanians, Ethiopia, and Nubian. Mizraim, which is the same as Egypt. Phut, which is the Libyans. And then Canaan is also Canaan and is known as the Palestinians or whatever. Okay. And something else I want to point out, when Yeshua was born, uh, he got chased down into Egypt. Okay. Well, here's the thing: the Cushite people, which are also Ethiopians. What color are Ethiopians? Draw your own conclusion. But Ham only had one wife. Okay. And from Ham and his wife, you get these four boys. If Ethiopians are dark skinned black people, the Sudanian people, dark skinned black people, all these boys were black. You can't get two or three different color children. You know, you can't get white Caucasian children when you got two black parents. You can get a albino, okay? But I'm bringing that point out to say Yeshua also was from the tribe of Judah. He was dark skinned too. He was a black man. He was not a white man because you can't send Joseph, his stepdaddy. Let me put it that way. His mama Miriam and him into Egypt to hide out with black Egyptians and not stick out like a sore thumb if he's a white boy. I'm just going to put it that way. Okay. So we know that the Israelites were in captivity to these people for 215 years. There's pictures of the Egyptians and the Hebrew Israelites, and they're the same color. Okay. So that is who the Gentiles are. They came from these people mixing together, and it came from the Hamites, Gentiles. So I hope someone learned something from this. We need to study to show ourselves approved. Peace and blessings to all. Shalom.